He had been deported 5 times and was wanted for a 6th deportation when Steinle was killed. Developing news today, police are scouring the Texas-Mexico border after a Border Patrol agent was murdered. Details are still sketchy, but the Border Patrol says Agent Rogelio Martinez was killed while responding to activity. His partner was wounded and is hospitalized in serious condition. Police are hunting for the suspects. Charles Manson is dead at 83 after spending 4 decades in prison. The notorious 1960s cult leader died overnight of natural causes. Fox News correspondent Casey Stiegel takes a look at Manson's murderous past.
It would be like Satan.
His name is synonymous with pure evil.
Charles Willis Scott Manson.
He's one of the country's most notorious criminals who will forever be a dark stain on American pop culture. Manson's mother, Kathleen, was just 16 when he was born on November 12, 1934. He never knew his father. His aunt and uncle raised him after his mother went to jail for armed robbery.
The only thing my mother taught me was that everything she said was a lie. And I learned never to believe anyone about anything.
His own criminal career started at just 9 years old. By the time he moved to California in the late 60s, he had already spent more than half his life in jail. Manson arrived in San Francisco at the height of the hippie culture. He preached on the streets, claiming to be the second coming of Christ. He attracted a devoted group who dedicated their lives to his religious teaching. They were known as the Family. Manson's drug use pushed his paranoia further, and he prepared the family for what he believed the Beatles song Helter Skelter referred to, a race war destroying the country. He had complete control over his followers.
When I stand on the mountain and I say, do it, it gets done.
And that was never more clear than what happened during a 2-night rampage in 1969. On August 8th, 4 followers killed for Manson. First, pregnant actress Sharon Tate and 5 others at the Los Angeles home. On the front door, the word pig written in Tate's blood. The next night, a businessman and his wife.
It was almost unbelievable because it was more like a slaughterhouse.
What followed was a trial that gripped a nation. Manson and his followers faced first-degree murder charges.
They committed these murders in an attempt to start a black-white race war to take over the power in this country. They wanted to destroy society.
A jury convicted all of them.
They enjoy killing. Death is Charlie's trip. Manson spoke constantly of death. Their life was murder.
Manson received a death sentence in 1971, but after California abolished the death penalty a year later, it was changed to life in prison. He was denied parole 12 times, and he died a prisoner, never taking responsibility for the murders.
I never broke nobody's will. I never told anybody to do anything other than what they wanted to do.
Casey Stiegel, Fox News.
Coming up.